Hey guys, it's Sarah from Sleepopolis, and I am extra pumped about today's review because we're looking at some of my all-time favorite sleep accessories. I'm talking, of course, about silk pillowcases. Now, some of you may already know, but silk pillowcases can offer the ultimate in luxury beauty rest. But which silk pillowcases are the best for you? You're about to find out. Now, before I get into my roundup of my top 5 favorite silk pillowcases, I just want to say, if throughout the course of this video any questions come up, please don't hesitate to give me a shout in the comment section below, and I'd be happy to help. Now, the first silk pillowcase we're looking at is the mulberry silk pillowcase from Brooklinen, and for me, this basically checks all the boxes of a good quality silk pillowcase. Firstly, as the name suggests, it's made from 100% mulberry silk, which is widely considered to be the highest quality of silk available. And this is because mulberry silk threads are longer, finer, rounder, and tend to be more uniform in color. Now, additionally, it features a charmeuse weave, which is known for producing extra lustrous fabric, and let's be honest, we want our silk pillowcases to be nice and shiny. But the thing that really sets this pillowcase apart is its very substantial mom of 22. Now, when it comes to evaluating the quality of silk, basically thread count goes out the window and the focus turns to what's called mom, spelled M-O-M-M-E. Now, basically, this is the term used to measure the weight of silk, and it says a lot about its durability and, like I said, its overall quality. And in the world of silk, any mom in the low 20s is considered luxuriously high. So like I said, you've got a substantial 22 mom here, mulberry silk, it's all coming together to make a very durable silk pillowcase. Now, depending on the size you get, price ranges from about $59 to $69, but check this out. You get 365 days to decide whether or not it's the right pillowcase for you. If within that time you decide you don't like it, send it on back for a refund. And it's backed by a lifetime warranty, which means if throughout the entire course of time that you own this pillowcase, it ever frays or pills, just contact Brooklinen and it'll be promptly replaced. All right, next up on my list is the silk pillowcase from Crepe Home Goods. And like the pillowcase we just saw, it's made from 100% mulberry silk and feels sumptuously smooth to the touch. Now, the mom is a little bit lower than the pillowcase we just saw at 16.5, so it means it's gonna be a little bit thinner, a little bit more delicate. But like I said, when you're working with mulberry silk, you know you're working with very high quality silk. Now, speaking of sumptuously smooth, let me take a second to talk about the beauty benefits of silk, which I'm sure many of you have heard about. So first of all, silk is much less absorbent as compared to, say, cotton, for example. So that means when you lay your head on your silk pillowcase at night, it's keeping all that good moisture locked inside your hair and skin, which again, many praise for its beauty benefits. Now, additionally, because silk fabric is impeccably smooth and doesn't crease, you're much less likely to wake up with those sleep lines on your face, which is a perk that a lot of folks say can guard against wrinkles, which brings a little anti-aging element to the game. Now, the silk pillowcase that I'm testing here is in this beautiful silver color, but it's available in cream as well. And depending on the size you get, price ranges from about $79 to $89, but it's backed by a 1-year warranty. Now, if you're looking for a silk pillowcase that's as stylish as it is smooth, look no further than Sleep Baby. Now, don't get me wrong, I do think that all of these pillowcases are gorgeous, but there's something about this beautiful floral printed pattern that, in my opinion, just spruces up the whole look of your bedroom. But not to mention, if you don't like this style, it comes in 30 different designs, all of which are very attractive in my opinion. Now, similar to the Crepe Home Goods, this is a little bit thinner with a little bit of a lower mom, so it might not last you as long as, say, Brooklinen silk, for example, but ranging from $20 to $25 depending on the size you get, this is still a great pillowcase for a great value. Speaking of a great value, let's take a look at the MYK silk pillowcase. Now, to me, this is kind of a genius idea for sleepers on a budget because you've got one side that's made from 100% mulberry silk, features a nice high mom of 19. Then you've got the other side that's made from cotton. So essentially, by having one side of the pillowcase made from cotton and the other side made from silk, you're basically cutting the price in half. And like I said, the silk side is super high quality. It feels so nice on the skin. And it does come in a range of different styles, although I do love the red. But here's the part that blows my mind about this pillowcase. It ranges from about 18 to 20 bucks, which is of course ideal for folks who are looking for a silk pillowcase but are not trying to break the bank. Now last but certainly not least on my list are the beautiful silk pillowcases from Parachute Home. Made from 100% crepe de Chine silk, these pillowcases feel exceptionally light and fine on the skin. Now, crepe de Chine silk is created by twisting the silk yarns during the weaving process and then allowing them to untwist before the fabric is finished. This results in a delicately textured feel that's often used in silk gowns and formal wear. Which is why, if you ask me, this pillowcase sort of looks like it was part of a wedding dress, and I just think it's stunning. Now, depending on the size you get, price ranges from $189 to $199, but keep in mind that your order comes with 2 pillowcases instead of 1. Well, that's it for me, but for all the details on every one of these silk pillowcases, be sure to check out my full written review, which is linked below. And by the way, if you're looking for some pillows to go with these pillowcases, just Google Sleepopolis. Best pillows of 2019. I'll show you all my personal favorites. Now, I do hope you found this review to be helpful, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media. We're always uploading more content with one main thing in mind, to get you some better sleep. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.